Have you fallen victim to the lies of the government?
I don't know. Have I?
I can assure you that if you are here to learn, that is the case.
I'm
Here's
here
a
to listen.
here's a question to test your intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe that Belgium exists?
I would say so. Yeah.
To some extent, the existence of Belgium is obviously basic geographic knowledge, is it not?
Yep.
But some have come to question this and have some honestly reasonable ideas and thoughts behind it. We must take these ideas into account, otherwise, we wouldn't be very open-minded, would we?
So is it just Belgium, or is it like other countries
Well,
as well?
I mean, the Belgium conspiracy covers only Belgium. I don't.
Are there other conspiracies for other countries?
I mean, there are conspiracies saying that birds don't exist, and they're
Saying
just that birds don't exist, that they are CIA robots.
I heard something about that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna go into detail about this Belgium thing because, in all honesty, it isn't the most thought through conspiracy.
I mean, it sounds very big.
There are a few websites supporting it, and there's no real fact behind it.
Okay.
It's just a fun, goofy story. But
I mean, it's pretty much a meme.
Yeah. But I mean, what I was gonna say is, we have to listen to these conspiracies because it couldn't hurt to listen to some ideas. It couldn't hurt.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you don't have to believe it, right?
You don't have to believe it. I'm just saying, listen to.
Okay, I will.
The Belgian conspiracy is obviously not something that should be focused on. Although there are some conspiracies that definitely should be more widely considered.
Like 9/11.
Because it has a worldwide following. Yeah, 9/11. I have that written down. The Flat Earth Society. That's got a
big,
worldwide following of people believing that the Earth is actually flat. Illuminati is also a huge conspiracy with a lot of facts and facts behind it, and people coming forward. Lizard people. That's a big conspiracy. That's mostly a joke, though. There are a few conspiracy nuts that believe it.
I mean, there are some with like some of these higher up
Are
people. Like,
they
really humans?
I mean, that's questionable, though. There's no real facts behind that.
No, it's just for a funny goof.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I mean, that's what it has been, at least.
Exactly. And getting back to 9/11, some people think that George W. Bush was behind that, and that was all a big conspiracy to get.
Bush did 9/11.
Exactly.
It's been trending on Twitter or something.
Exactly. And, I mean, there are some conspiracies that are just outright outrageous, like that global warming isn't a thing. That doesn't exist. It's just a hoax. Which is supported by the U.S. president and about 30% of the U.S. population, which that's supported by the New York Times and Yale.
Didn't he say something that he knows is a problem, that he just doesn't really care about it?
No, but I mean, if you look at all his Twitter and if you look at what he said before, he does think that global warming is a hoax.
Okay, so he basically said it for better PR now.
Yeah,
that he knows
probably
about
because for a while he said that China was behind it, the hoax. Yeah,
I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, I've done it. Yeah, I mean, some of these claims are unreasonable or outlandish, but these are some people's closest beliefs, and that's something we do really have to take into account. I mean, now more than ever, now that we're taking. Now that we believe
with social media, everything spreads so fast and gets a lot of followers.
I mean, we don't have to take everything seriously, but some of these things should be considered, such as a lot of people claim that the assassination of John F. Kennedy was not as it seems.
In what way?
Because it was reported that Harvey Lee Oswald was the lone gunman who assassinated the president. But it's very odd because just 48 hours later, Jack Ruby, a nightclub owner, killed Harvey Lee Oswald in front of a bunch of people. And so you never really got his...
so you mean he didn't live?
Yeah, he didn't continue to live. Oswald we didn't get any testimony from him. We didn't get any like information from him. Jack Ruby killed him before any of that was available.
Okay. Yeah, I heard something about that.
Yeah,
Isn't
so
it like even a Netflix series?
it's a big mystery. Yeah. But then the U.S. government came out and said that it was all that it was only Oswald who fired 3 shots at the president. Although there's conspiracy saying considering a magic bullet of sorts because the bullets did not only hit Kennedy, they hit the Texas governor John Connally, who was sitting at a very strange angle for the bullet to hit him because it was the second bullet that hit both Kennedy and but that wouldn't have been possible unless there was
Ricochet?
a second. No, it wouldn't have been. No, they've considered every respect. It wouldn't have been possible unless there was a second gunman.
So how many shots were total? 4? Did they confirm that, or is it just...
The government confirmed 3 bullets, although there are some reports saying that they heard gunfire from another point as well.
Oh, okay.
And that's
so it's just like rumors, witnesses.
Witness testimony saying different things from what actually happened in reports, and that's what I've got to say about that.
That's a lot of common with like every theory that's out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
witness testimony. Yeah,
exactly. Everyone says something else, so you don't really know what is the truth.
I mean, what you have to say also kind of.
Yeah, we're gonna come to that later.
Or now.
So we're back again.
New room doesn't matter. We were talking about how witness testimony is important in conspiracies and how that relates to yours.
Yeah.
What are you going to talk about?
Yeah, I'm going to talk about Battle of Los Angeles that happened in 1944. Pearl Harbor basically just happened, and the whole USA was just like it's war. They're in war.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, and on February 23rd, it was a Japanese submarine lurking north of Los Angeles, and it was the first main attack on U.S. soil that the Japanese ever did. So the submarine went up and shot with his gun towards the oil fields, completely missed everything, but Americans thought that this must be something else. Something else is happening. We need to get ready. So the whole West Coast were put on yellow alert.
So you're saying, all of the U.S. pretty much got real paranoid.
Exactly.
Yeah, that something else was going to happen.
Exactly, that there was this was just a disturbance.
Yeah, exactly.
Something that you should look at while they invade somewhere else. So the whole West Coast got on yellow alert, and everyone was really paranoid. And February 25th, 2 days later, 3 radar stations picked up a contact, a UFO, unidentified flying object.
Yeah.
Some people mistake UFO with aliens.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
And the object was flying slower than normal planes, but it was coming close to Los Angeles, inner city. And when it came within 5 kilometers of the city went on blackout. That means that they... like all lights and stuff.
Yeah,
turn it off. Try to hide.
Yeah. So that the bombers don't know where to bomb.
Exactly. But when the city went blackout, the contact on the radar disappeared.
Oh.
It just disappeared. Yeah. But people said, or witnesses, exactly. But like 1 hour later, people reported seeing flying objects, planes, over the city, and so all the anti-air guns surrounding the city were still on high alert. And there were some minor talks between San Francisco, because the high command was in San Francisco. By the end, they got the confirmation to open fire.
Yeah.
So, to quote Los Angeles Times, Los Angeles erupted like a volcano. There was about 1,400 shells shot up to the sky, but they didn't know what they were shooting at.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, no one actually got killed or anything.
But what about the bullets raining down?
No, they didn't hurt anything. No.
Because I would think that's quite a risk to take.
Exactly. It's not like you shoot 1,400 bullets
for
into
nothing.
the sky. Exactly.
You don't do that for nothing.
But the morning after, the official broadcast said that the UFO could possibly be a Japanese blimp.
Yeah.
Because they used those in World War One, and maybe they thought that they still are active. While some newspapers said that they were planes and that they had seen planes being shot down. So everyone was saying different things. Nobody knew exactly what had happened. And the Secretary of Navy, William Franklin Knox, he said it was a false alarm.
Yeah.
But on the other side, the Secretary of War, Henry L. Stimson, said as many as 15 planes may have been involved, flying at various speeds, from what is officially reported as very slow. So even like the people that has a rank in the military said different things.
Yeah.
But this was the last thing I ever heard of it.
Ever?
No, never.
No.
After the war, but for the moment, like everybody forgot about it. Like we're still in a war fighting.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
You don't want to get carried away with something that's
exactly. Yeah. So after the war, some secret documents become public. And what we get out of these documents are that the fire order was given when a red flare attached to a balloon-shaped object had been spotted over Santa Monica.
A weather balloon. Possibly.
Could possibly have been a weather balloon.
It sounds like.
It sounds like something shaped like a balloon, maybe a blimp, as they thought in the beginning. And that's when they have given the order to open fire. And we also know that Japanese involvement was ruled out because Japanese army had not sent any planes towards US that night. They know that because, well, when Japan surrendered, they got all of their documents, etc., etc. So that means if it would have been a plane or planes, it must have come from the Americas. So the FBI started an investigation, but they didn't find any plane or planes that have taken off and flown over Los Angeles that night.
Yeah, which either confirms it being
a weather balloon,
extraterrestrial, or weather balloon.
Yeah,
exactly. Because apparently nobody knows what this is.
Yeah,
it could have just been a huge prank.
It could just be a huge prank by someone in there. But anyway, in 1948, they wanted to get to the bottom of this. So they started another. They hired a guy, and his investigation showed, as you and I thought, it could possibly be weather balloons. And in the heat of the moment, everybody thought, oh, it's the Japanese, they're coming, shooting. But in this report also, is that the balloon or the UFO got a direct hit at least a couple of times.
Okay.
I don't know about you, but I don't think a weather balloon can survive a 30mm HE shell.
Probably not.
So
I mean, I guess.
Yeah. So yes, and this is a picture taken.
We'll show it.
We show it. Yeah. It's a bit sketchy. It could mean nothing. But if you think about it, something that comes very slow could be a balloon. But I don't know about you, but do balloons just disappear off radar?
I don't know. I don't think they show up on radar.
Exactly. So what was it that was shown on radar?
I don't know.
It's scary.
In any case,
could be anything.
Thanks for listening. We just want to remind you to keep an open mind.
Keep an open mind.
Thank you.
Thank you.